said it's overheating. And after inspecting the engine bay, wow. Wow. Let me see if I can even take it home. I don't want to be stranded right now. Let's go home. The car's currently overheating. I do not want to call a tow truck, so I'm gonna get it home ASAP. I'm not too far, but it's getting hot quick.
A few inches later.
Shoot, the car shut off on me. Bro, come on. I am not gonna get a tow truck today, hell no. I'm gonna let it cool down for a bit. What's up guys, welcome back to another video. You already know the deal. DSM broke, nothing new. I know a lot of you guys are gonna complain right now, but part of the game. I'm pissed. I am not pissed actually. I am actually kind of glad that I'm close to home. I started noticing that the car was overheating. It's 50 degrees out right now. It's super early in the morning, and I pulled over. I look over the engine bay and I noticed that the alternator belt ripped. I don't know why, to be honest, but I have to fix that. And I was actually on my way to go meet up with BZ from BZ Moto to go to a car meet. It was supposed to be super epic because it's like a super upscale, like really nice car meet. And I was actually kind of excited to take the DSM, but this happened. So the DSM obviously doesn't want to go. I already texted BZ that I won't be making it, so he told me it's nothing new. So he already knows how much my car breaks. So yeah, so at this point I'm gonna have to fix the car. I'm currently letting it cool down because I do not want to overheat the motor and blow another head gasket. Well, we made it. It did overheat a little bit. I didn't really want to run the alternator without a belt because it'll damage the alternator and the battery. So I could tell that my alternator belt literally split in half right here. It's ridiculous. Damn. And it's pretty new, like it's not that old. I had to call a tow truck today, which is a big win for me. At this point, I'm gonna have to find this very specific belt because this is a power steering delete belt, which is a little shorter. It comes with this pulley, and then pretty much replace it and test drive the car to make sure nothing else was damaged, which is a possibility. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna be saying like, sell that car, get rid of it because it's always breaking. But the thing about this car is, even though it breaks down, it's just part of the game, and I'm willing to accept that, and I'm willing to always fix it because I really do love this car, and I do not plan on getting rid of it unless I have to. But I'll get back to you guys once I have the new belt in my hands, and then basically just start with a repair. All right guys, it's currently a couple days later. I have Josh here with me. He's like the first DSMer I ever met. I do have the new alternator belt here, and we're pretty much going to be doing an oil change on this thing and changing out the belt, and then right after there is a car meet nearby that we're actually going to go to, and I want to take it there just to test drive to make sure we didn't damage both the alternater, the battery because they're pretty much running without a belt, and the water pump because the car did overheat, and I want to make sure that it's not damaged as far as like a head gasket or something in the cooling system. So I'll go ahead and put you guys on the GoPro, take off the bumper, do the oil change to the belt, and then we'll head out to the meet. pulley all needs to be replaced. This one's all rusted. That one, the half-inch drive to loosen the tensioner, is all messed up, so I do have to replace them. Oh snap! What up? That's good. You can park right there. All right. Another DSM in the house. I don't know if you guys can see that the motor is being slanted back. If you look under the car, you see that the differential is literally just hanging. Once we examined what was going on, it looks like the rear motor mount bolts that were previously on there snapped. So we're running into fitment issues with the rear motor mount. I don't know if you guys can see in there. It looks like we need a longer bolt and some spacers just to make sure that it fits. Again, this is a 428 subframe with the Evo 8 transmission and motor mount, so of course it's not going to fit perfectly like OEM, so we kind of have to improvise. I don't have the washers nor the spacers. Where's the camera? I'll take this. Alright guys, so we're running into some hiccups. For one, the tensioner pulley for the belt is messed up. The half-inch drive input right there that goes right there is all stripped. So we need a new one. I have to order that online. I did post on Instagram to see if anyone has one, so I can get it earlier. I'm also going to have to get some washers for the rear motor mount to fit properly and some longer bolts, which I'll have to get later. And I'm also going to order the OEM lower alternator bolt that goes down there, which is the main cause to why the belt snapped in the first place, because it wasn't tight. And after that we could have the car running, so unfortunately we can't do too much today. We can't even go to the car meet or take the car anywhere, so I'm gonna have to pretty much wait till the next video to fix it. At this point we do want to go on a photo shoot with Danny's DSM. Alright guys, so we pretty much were able to diagnose the DSM. The alternator bolt came loose, well, it completely came off on the bottom portion of the alternator, which then caused the alternator belt to rip, which then caused me to overheat. And when we were trying to do all that, we also noticed that the rear motor mount completely came apart. It's a 428 subframe with an Evo 8 transmission to subframe motor mount, whatever, so it's not really meant to be there. It's a complete Frankenstein build. So things like this will happen. The motor does vibrate a lot and it causes things to come loose. I do want to dedicate a full video to kind of look over all the car, all the bolts, and make sure that everything's tight, so things like this stop happening. It's getting pretty annoying, but at this point all we have to do is pretty much order the parts online. It's going to take around a week for me to get them, so we couldn't basically progress today. So that's a game plan for now. I'm just going to go ahead and order the parts today. Hopefully they come in by next weekend, and then me and the guys can pretty much put the DSM back together, go test drive it finally, and take all the DSMs out on a photo shoot or whatever and do something cool. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next one.